467, and I'm just going to keep this video brief, and these are my honest opinions on what I've been seeing lately. It's just everyone's been saying there's 2 zombies maps left, and then the Aether storyline is done. It's finished. It's over. Well, how I see it is, if it is over, I just hope they do it right, and it's not done sloppy like it was done for Revelations. Because Revelations was one of those maps everybody thought it was done, everybody thought it was over, and then they left us on a cliffhanger, and it just, you know, it left us with more questions than not. I just hope it's done right. I just hope they do the right thing with these characters, because a lot of people has grown to like these characters over the years, grew up playing Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just hope the story has closure, it's done right, it goes off with the decent bang and everything, and it just, as a whole, for me, they just don't like kill them off and just say this is the reason why. Like, just look at what it done for like Richtofen dying. It hit everybody in the feels, and I hope they do that, like, done right, if they do it, and not done sloppy. But as a whole, for me, it's just like zombies was a huge part of this channel, and something I'm passionate about, something I love doing, even though it doesn't garner a lot of views. I don't do it for the views like most people just hop on the train and leave. They lose their passion for this game. They say they are passionate about it, or talk about videos like every now and then, like do like one zombies video here and there just because the topic demands it. No, I do it because I love this game, even though people say it's bad, this, that, launch, so forth. As a whole, as a person, I will play this game nonstop, and you cannot tell me otherwise. So, but I know the makers of zombies only pay attention to specific people, but this is what I want. I want closure for these characters. Like, people say, oh, the chaos storyline, this, that is stupid. It just took people Ancient Evil to like get invested in the chaos story. No, I'm invested in both stories, if you will. Like, I love both the chaos characters and the Aether storyline. If they're gonna do wrap it up, I just want it to be done right. Take your time, no loose ends, don't rush anything. Just go with your gut, and don't do anything dumb. And supposedly I heard that Nuketown is going to be the next map. Nuketown. Oh boy. Can of worms with that one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked Nuketown and BO2 Zombies, but it really didn't add anything. Like, it didn't have a reason to be there. It just, people are probably going to give me a lot of hate for this, but Nuketown for me is just, yeah, it added after the moon storyline and the transit crew, and then you got to interact with like Marlton and the bunker and shit like that, but I don't want Nuketown as the next DLC, and I hope it's not, because a lot of people has been saying, oh, my source has been saying it is, when they were wrong before. But don't get me wrong, Nuketown, if they remaster it done right and put like a lot more stuff into it, I just don't want expansions, this, that. Like, I want an actual Easter egg. Like, oh, you could interact with stuff and it tells you the story. That's an Easter egg. But for me, I just don't want that. I just don't want an expansion, or especially if it's something I have to pay for, or they drag it out through like a new pass. I don't want a new pass. Like, that Nuketown better be free. And another thing, a lot of people is going to be like, oh, well, I want characters such as like Misty in it, and then they could probably interact with like Richtofen and everyone else. And it's just, like that would be cool, but if it is, I could already tell it's going to be the Aether crew there, because they said we got a war we got to prepare for after 5. Like 5 left us on a cliffhanger too. Like that's just it. They're just like preparing for a war. Um, but you know, is what it is. Like 5 left a lot more questions than answers, and Blood left everyone shooken up. Like Richtofen's death did impact a lot of people in a way. They done that right, but people understood that if Richtofen did die, it was for a purpose. But everyone's saying the Aether story is better than um, the Chaos story. But keep in mind, like a lot of people's like, I don't like the Chaos characters. Well, Richtofen had to put the whole fate of the universe on his shoulders with the Chronorium and trying to change it, and Scarlet's looking for her father. Um, Story done right, you have to look at her from a writer's point. You have to start it out, get from there. It could be slow process, be a slow process, and then gain up traction. Like Ancient Evil, just finally for the story to get up traction. Like people don't understand that as a writer. You move from point A to point B to C to the finale and all that other shit. But for me, I don't know honestly how to feel about this, because this is kind of like a topic that kind of hits like kind of home to me, because I've been playing zombies on my channel for a while now, and there's probably been a lot more people that's been on the experience more than I have, but it's something like I don't want it to end, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad it's coming to an end, because I discuss this with my friends all the time. They drag and drag it out. It's going to lose its luster and not be as special as it was. And a lot of people on this in the community agree with me, even though they may not feel the same way. Like, they don't want it to end. Just in general, it's one of those things, like, if it's done right, it can truly be an amazing into an era, so to speak. I know I'm using those words as like it's going to die, it's going to die out, this, that, but these characters will be missed. And if it truly is an end to an era, just take your time with it, Treyarch. I know you listen to people who make YouTube videos, even though mine probably won't get the hype that the bigger guys get, but you know, I'm not like them. I just don't say I'm done with the product after like a new map. I feel like a lot of people have lost passion for zombies. Like they want to come back, and I hope this Easter egg does make people continue to play for long periods of time. I know the Blood of the Dead Easter egg was extremely, extremely hard to do, somewhat, because they were stuck on the shock and denial step. I honestly hope that it's like that. Not too hard, but they just don't figure it out in a day.